Yeah. No. I'm kind of really grouchy today. But I'm really smart. I take I take my grouchy death and I take it out on everybody. So I'm really, really smart. I have never gone through anything that my enemies won't suffer for all the way through. And wait till you have to die forever to make a penny. And wait till you have to die forever to repay a penny. Like, you'd never even want to understand what we do to these people forever. You know what? That's how it works. Sodom and Gomorrah got to laugh and brag. They didn't give a shit till they were dead. The children of God don't need to say it out loud. I just happen to know that I'll be killing them forever as a God, so I don't think about it. But the children of God don't need to mention that I look so stupid, like a big stupid nothing. So who gives a shit? Because, I'm not done. I watched it in Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah raped 3 angels. Didn't even give a shit till they were rotting in the worst death ever known. The people of Noah's Ark had a problem wanting to be too violent and always murder people. They didn't give a shit till they were drowning and dying. And they didn't even give a shit till, like, they couldn't sleep on the top of a tree. Like, they were trying to say fuck you to Noah and fuck you to God until, like, they couldn't really sleep comfortably, like, on a tree or up in the sky. They pretty much waited until the water was, like, so scary. There was some that got kind of concerned when the water was at their knees. There were some that got kind of scared when the water was at their waist. But boy, when they couldn't sleep in their beds or anything, that's when they kind of, like, looking at their bed in water kind of really freaked them out. Sleeping on top of their house, they were getting freaked out. Sleeping up in trees, trying to figure it out, then they were freaking out. Until people die in coronavirus and shit, they don't give a fuck. But, like, I never know what to do because I never know how to handle these kind of things. Because I set them for forever death per speck of anything. So I just live by the laws and rules of God. If you even look in my direction, you have to die forever if it wasn't something I gave approval for. So absolutely everything and anything bad, they have to die forever. But I get it. Nobody gives a shit until you're actually dead forever. Nobody will ever give a shit. As long as they look like they have all the upper hand and you look like degraded trash, fuck you, raped, murdered, garbage, nothing. Who gives a shit? You're the raped, murdered, garbage, nothing, fuck you, laughed at joke while they seem to be whatever they seem to be. And I get that. So I realize as a God that I just don't see life the same because I know that I'll kill them forever. So, like, it's kind of like if you were like a police officer and you were like, I'm a police officer and, like, I'm a deputized sheriff in the old days. So I'm a deputized sheriff from the old days and I've decided to lock this person behind bars for a long time. So whatever they say to me right now, I don't really care. Except that maybe it might lock them behind bars a little bit more. Substantially, or maybe more unlimitedly or something. But other than that, I wouldn't give a shit. So see, when I look at the United States, I know that I'll never stop killing them. See, the United States thinks that every God's going to get them off and help them murder because God's participated in murdering with them. They're not going to give a shit till they realize I will sit on the death of God until they are unthinkably dead. Then they would say, oh, well, gosh, it's all real. But they're not going to give a shit until then. But like I said, the key is making sure they die forever, so then that's even better than just getting stupid punishment. The key is not to lash out at them, because I get worse punishments going through bad things. And the best thing is not to rush into degrading them. I still feel like the best thing is to live this degraded and watch how much my death can't survive it all. So that I remind myself forever that no matter how much their death can't survive, I'm just going to laugh and be happy. There once was a coronavirus girl. The girl got coronavirus, and she was told, like so everybody who got coronavirus, they were told in their soul, you know what you did against God in heaven, and you know it's time to pay. And a lot of them wanted to get philosophical or talk to their family more emotional than ever before, right before they got coronavirus. And there was this one girl that got coronavirus, and she knew in her soul that she was going to die. Well, she knew she was going to pay for what she had done. And it was probably a pretty scary price, because what she had participated in was kind of gross and bad. And she said, I just want to tell every God that I'm really sorry. And every God said, I'm sorry, but we're not humans, we're gods. We understand that criminals never say I'm sorry and mean it. Because really, if they could murder again, that's all they would do. And then she was dying, unrealistically, so badly in a hospital. And she said, please, gods, I just want to have any pardon or any words. And the gods said, you don't feel any remorse or sadness, and you understand the magnitude and seriousness of your crimes. There's no such thing as feeling bad for you. Towards the end, when she knew she was almost dead, she said, I'm dying all alone. I'm dying in the worst ways I could not comprehend normally. And I'm at death. And I know I'm going to die so badly. And I've been dying for a while so badly. I don't have my family. I don't have anything. And all I wish is that some God would say anything. And the gods said, well, there is one thing we can say. You will forever remember you should have never even looked at